Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, guys. Good morning and welcome to the stream. How are we feeling today? Feeling good, feeling good. What's up, man? TM Ilutk. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. No way they stole her. What do I play? We're full AD already. I can't go something like Vi. I have to go AP here. Can go Rice. Sounds unplayable. I figured it out. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Singed.
Hello, 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 hello. Miss Maroon Monday. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I know there wasn't Maroon Monday this week.
Zillion top mega good.
Zillion top is mega good. Should I play it? Nah. Go Jax. We needed the AP damage, so Jax looks good here. Baby. Baby, all I want for Christmas. It's probably a Nivea top lane, you're kidding. You are kidding me.
Bousey, let's go.
Rik, thank you for the sub. I got a new mouse, so we'll see how... this is my first game with my new mouse.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn.
Any good fishing spots around here?
Where can I... Oh, that's just how big it is.
And now,
Mouse speed. Can I lower it a little bit?
Minions have spawned.
Tumbling Turnip, thank you for the sub.
Eating good
Let's get to
tonight.
gaming.
Gonna run it down and blame it on the mouse. Pfft. Do I look like the type of guy that would just look for excuses to why he's feeding?
Wily one. Gotcha.
Holy fuck, I got a golden fish.
Don't care who you are or where you're from. Question is, fight.
GG. This mouse sucks. I'm fuck. Ow, man. I gotta be here.
First blood.
Yeah, nice, dude. Does she not run out of mana, or she just has unlimited mana here? That's nice.
Those knuckleheads are getting too rowdy.
An enemy has been slain.
Get out of there.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Always a reason to keep on keeping on.
Next is Cannon Wave. Big problem. Big problem. I don't even know if I can clear it. I have no fucking AP.
Need me to hold back?
Yes! She misses the cannon. No, she doesn't. She missed the melee.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
Guys, we have some exciting stuff today. Some very exciting stuff. I have a coaching session later on. And I have tournament games.
Boiled egg right about now.
So that's gonna be fun to explore. Never really been coached before, really. So we'll see how I like that. Yeah, I called up Forsen.
Bring it on.
An ally has been slain.
No sword
That's a kill right there.
beats old faithful.
Yeah, that's a kill to me. Thank you.
You have slain an enemy.
Big.
They all bleed the same.
Uh-oh, she's coming.
An ally has been slain.
Might have to make another heroic last stand.
I could take the plant and stay. Ulti the wave, get a good reset. The problem is she's gonna kill me. She can easily 100-0 me.
Learned every weapon, bested every
Okay, now she doesn't have CDs.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. You
I
have been
can't.
slain. An ally has been slain.
Neymar of League Bousy.
Don't much care for the humbling. Gotta keep limber at my age. Huh.
What is this?
What do you want for Christmas balls?
All I really want for Christmas is you.
At least make it time.
An ally has been slain.
Last line of occasion, first line of defense.
An ally has been slain.
Where's my damage?
You have been
Babbles.
slain.
I thought I would fucking destroy them there. What the fuck? Had no damage. Trees went for the wave then.
An enemy has been slain.
Didn't see that coming, even though I've got how many eyes? Let's see you get out of there. I'll test their metal against my fire. Metal you got. Gotta count.
I just need one more wave.
Hit me like you please.
Shut down.
If you were an angle, you would be a cute one.
Killing spree.
This Nivea is pissing me off. Bish1, thank you for the sub.
Surprise! I'm back. No one?
Bro, this Nivea is so fed, man. She's so fed.
Let's go Bousy, thumbs up, smiley face, smirking face, triumphant face, clapping hands, flexed biceps, zany face, woozy face, woozy face, woozy face, woozy face, zany face, zany face.
Ah, worth it.
Sup balls.
Enemy killing spree.
Now I put my serious.
Seal slaps finger sub. Thank you.
Next fool to ask about my face gets a mouthful of lamb.
What? She's no health.
Stop itself.
I can't really dive her, she has an egg.
Do this with my eyes closed.
Well, this is not really working. What's the damage? Unlucky.
All this is earned, win after win.
And then we're gonna chase me and then we're gonna kill me. Unless!
Turret plating will fall soon.
Bro, this Jana can fuck off.
Hitting me harder than my enemies. Living through rough times makes you appreciate the simple things, like good company.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
That wasn't great.
An ally has been slain.
We have Boss's tournament viewing party later with 8 friends at my house. Please win and it will be so hype. We all made predictions for your KDA throughout all games. What is your own prediction?
Big.
We include you in the bet.
Shut down.
Let's fucking go.
My turn.
Easy.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I would actually be down for one more wave here. It might sound crazy, but Jax has so good wave clear that I believe I can clear before Nivea gets here. Of course, very risky. Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
I have ward jump in 2, it should be fine.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Kinda wanna stay for another wave now, you know. Nah. Let's play it smart, play it safe.
Hi Babus. 4th month's asking you to mod me. Bye Baust. Hello Angelical Prince, how you doing? At least once a week my girlfriend and I are watching your stream on the TV and end up having sex while you talk. I'll be going on her and hearing things like, one more wave, one more wave. Not my lane. Bomber.
Shut down.
Bro, Some stuff should be kept private. Solo Bolo, by the way. They're all going mid lane. Free time for me to get free tower.
Has been slain. Your team has destroyed
Who was
a
here?
turret.
Oh my god. I'm fed now.
Always a reason to keep on keeping on.
Someone can defend top or...
Trick my wandering.
No way, my thing didn't go off. Nice team. Nämen! Oh, he's a champ!
Enemy triple kill.
Bro.
Shut down. Shut down. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I have TP, but it's already gonna be gone. Unlucky. What's my next item?
Bousy, what time is the tournament?
What time is the tournament? I think the first game, the first series is starting now. So it's when this series
Almost
ends.
clear balls.
And it's a best of 5. So it could either be in 3 hours from now, or it can be in 4 hours from now, or it can be in like 2 hours from now. Depends how quick the games are. Later today in 3 hours, estimated.
Could go for a boiled egg right about now.
Fuck this shit, disgusting wave clear, man.
An ally has been slain.
I'm gonna recall and TP top. I'm coming. It's Bowsen time.
An ally has been slain.
And the top laner from Lost Tones with the flank.
Sword and shield to be your favorite.
Ah. Don't love this fight anymore. We're looking.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
I messed up a little bit.
Killing spree.
I missed so many combos there. My bad. I don't know, dude. It's this new mouse I'm using. Maybe I should swap back to the old one. Every time I join, he's in gray screen. Yeah, well, maybe stop joining then.
Might learn something.
Nice, 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 nice. Who fed Ambessa, by the way? My Yasuo has Bork. Ambessa is 3 items. Like, look the mid gap.
Enemy killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Back in my day, we didn't need fancy weapons. Still don't. Watch this.
I'm pushing, by the way. Don't fight.
Might have to make another heroic last stand.
Who's that?
An ally has
Probably
been
Ambessa.
slain.
What the fuck?
Has destroyed a turret.
Bro, this champion is so broken, man. Why is she not taking any damage? I need Void. Maybe I should go Cosmic. I'm gonna try it.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Now I love CD.
Lucky, or if that took
Can
real
perma E. I did a lot.
You have been slain.
Le balls. Balls, are you winning 3-0 today?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Can I be completely honest with you guys? You know how I started in the team? And then people were like, they were like clipping me. They were like, oh my god, look at this bounce of FS, Lost Ratone's outplay. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I think the first week was a fluke, by the way. I think I was like lucky as hell with my games. This last 3 days I've been just fucking running every game. The scrims yesterday was so disgusting. Like this mouse, I can't play with this mouse. I gotta change.
You have been slain. Enemy killing spree. An ally has been slain.
I'm back. Oh yeah, much better. Time to carry.
Those knuckleheads are getting too rowdy.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Unlucky, unlucky. Like why?
An enemy is unstoppable. An ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Well, it's all up to me then. Watch this.
Ace.
It's time.
Your turret has been destroyed. A summoner has disconnected.
Bro, every time I play AP Jax, I feel like I'm just losing. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me.
More Jax.
Alright, guys. This is gonna be a... Today I'm gonna do something I don't usually do. Today I have scheduled in a coaching session. And we're gonna just see how it goes, you know? Um, I don't really know how coaching sessions are. But pretty much what happened is that a lot of people told me, Bows, you should totally get coached by this guy. I don't even know if he's good or not, I'm gonna be honest, but I'm gonna give it a go. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and call him, see if he picks up.
Yo,
Yo, what's up, man?
how are you doing? I
Jumper looking
I was watching the Jax game.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, it was not bad honestly. I think you played pretty good. I think your team was a bit struggling, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
thank you. Yeah, I thought so too.
Honestly, I don't know. I just want to say this ahead of time, but even though I want to help you play better, I don't want to like change the way you play or change the champions you play. I just kind of want
Okay.
to help you, and especially your team, look at certain patterns, um, and kind of agree on how you guys are going to play them, so that you can make the most out of what you're doing every game. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
A bit more consistent, because I can get straight into it if you
Yeah,
if you
let's
want
get
me
into
to,
it.
because I was watching some VODs and a few habits of your team where like I didn't really like how you guys were handling the tempo that you were giving the team. And oh wait, I just misclicked that. I didn't want to close that. I'm just gonna screen share for you so you can see it. But basically, when you guys have tempo in the top side and you get level 3 ganked, right? Like your current response is that your jungler is just always pathing top. And then your jungler is just like walking into the lane doing whatever, you know? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong VOD. Wait 1 sec. It was the Volibear game that you were playing. And I'm gonna open multiple of the VODs that I see this in, but when you guys are playing together, I just noticed that like he'll run top and he'll like do something top. And sometimes it's like good, and sometimes it's like, oh fuck, this game might be over.
Uh-huh.
So like here, for example, he's playing Skarner, right? And you're like 1v2ing enemy top jungle, like they're getting chunked, they're losing tempo, like right away, based on Vigo's pathing, right? He has blue buff and probably 3 camps. Like he could just insta already start running into Raptors and just like one-shot his Raptors, you know what I mean? Like he's pinging that he's on Raptors. So if he shows top here, he knows that the Raptors are up. He can just yoink them, for example, you know?
Right.
That could be really
so
interesting.
Instead of him trying to help me, he should just go and
Yeah.
counter jungle.
Yes, and then with that tempo, he counter jungles, and then he's like, let's say he only takes 1 camp, he doesn't greed, and then instead of ignoring you and keep counter jungling, what he does is like he comes to you after taking 1 camp for free, and then he just makes sure that you can start proxying. Just as an example, you know, because I can see a world where here you're gonna have a really bad time if this Ambassador just base DPs right now, you know? So like you died, like let's say the wave's frozen, he realizes it. If this guy just insta base DPs right now, spends his whatever gold he has from killing you, and he just like starts freezing on you, I feel like you have a really hard time playing the game. And Skarner, like he can do he can do this, right? He can just like be here and help you proxy, right? But it feels so much worse because he didn't one-shot the Raptors while you were fucking around. He came to you while you're fucking around.
Okay.
So my point is,
yeah.
I'm not saying that there won't be times where him coming here is good. There will be times where him coming here is good. There'll also be times where it doesn't do anything, like now, and there'll be times where it's really bad because like if I watch this fight, like I don't know, I feel like this Vigo could like maybe kill him. He has no flash, you know. This Skarner, I feel like they could outplay him and kill him maybe. But even if they don't outplay and kill him, my point is he's wasting his time big time, and he's not really gaining anything on the map. He's not helping you at all. And now, like I mentioned, I mean, it's good that we canceled the Ambassador's base for sure. So in this case, I'd say the outcome was pretty good for you because you canceled the Ambassador's base, which means you got the proxy. I just want you to be aware that like you and your teammates to be aware that like you guys can very easily do something here. If you are on the same page. And the same thing here, like this guy was freezing this whole time, right? Your mid laner, she could definitely just walk up here and kill this guy if she would want to, right? He has like full prow, he's literally pushing the wave under the guy's tier. Like,
Whippo, aren't you supposed to coach me, not my teammates? So.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, no, I agree with you. But the thing is about competitive play, and this is why it's like, I don't, like, I understand and I agree with you. What I'm trying to say is, I want you to see the angles for your teammates so you can help them play better.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Because the point is you're going to be the guy creating tempo for them, right?
Mm.
That's their whole style. At least that's how I understand it. It's like
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
willing to die to get the gold anyway, and then they have tempo.
Right.
So, in my opinion, it is also your responsibility to help them understand how to best use the tempo.
So you want me to be like more vocal with my team about like but yeah, like the thing is like I don't know, like now that you mention it that he could go for the Raptor one shot, like I don't think about this stuff. So it's good that you can like kind of help me understand
And that's
it.
no, of course, and that's perfectly fine. That's the thing. And what I want you to have the habit of is just talk to your teammates and be like, "Hey, you have tempo here. You came top. This didn't do shit for me, or this was really good here." Do you know what I mean?
Right, right.
You don't have to find a solution by yourself. I don't need you to do that, and I don't expect you to do that. That's a lot more complicated. But like opening a conversation with your jungler or your mid laner and be like, "Hey, in this situation, you came all the way top to try and help me, and it didn't do shit for me.
Right.
So maybe next time when this happens, I can already call ahead of time when it's a situation where it's not going to help me. So because you recognize that, right? Like you'll know because you've played these situations so much more than everyone else, right? You just tell them like, "Hey, don't come. Like if you come and I get ganked now, it's like it's just fucked. You know, like I'm not gonna be able to get anything. So just do the pattern where you greed and like you try and farm their jungle or whatever it is that you guys agreed on that he'll do when you know that he can't help you.
Right.
Like that's the idea. And same thing the opposite. If you know he can help you, then you can already start agreeing as he's doing his Raptors, right? Like he's farming his Raptors. You're like, oh, this is the pattern where I can for sure buy time. Like if they gank me, you should come.
Right.
And then as he's walking from Raptors to thingy, he's just looking at your lane, and then you just know, oh, nice, and then you both play that pattern because you know like this is what you agreed on. That's kind of the hardest part about competitive play. I think it's like why you sometimes feel like games like you 1v9, some games you're not 1v9, is because I feel like it's very hard to pinpoint like the same like in solo queue you play the same game, and it's like kind of always the same thing, you know. Like enemy is playing their own game, you're playing your game. You're always gonna find
It's
a
a
way
lot
to
easier in solo queue, yeah.
exactly because people aren't coordinating.
Yeah,
And like
right.
at some point there'll be a time where people like they don't really keep track of what you're doing and how you're doing it, you know.
Right.
In competitive, that's not the case. Like they're always going to communicate what you're trying to do. So if you catch people off guard or like whatever, then it's not great. And like I said, I don't expect you to, you know, play for your whole team and tell everyone how to play the game. I'm just saying, like here, like hey Neme, like you look at top lane right now, you have mid prow. Like I'm gonna TP back here, and I want to either proxy or tower dive this guy if he stays. So if you can start hovering top here and make sure I can do that, like that's a game changing for me, you know? Because at this point, actually, you know, if he crashes midway when he starts hovering up here, and he's right now here in this area, Silas, even if he one shots the minion wave, like he can just recall and TP back as Aurora and like catch the wave after he's made the play here. But like this guy, and especially Viego, they're really fucking sad if Aurora goes missing in their top jungle, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like this guy is like sweating balls, you know? Like he might have to walk to his tier 2 bush and recall in there, you know? And I get it. That's not something you can do better. But my point is, this will happen often. I guarantee you, when you're playing a matchup like this, all right, especially because you tend to go like super greedy runes, super greedy starting items, like people are gonna try and punish you for that. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's gonna fight you, and he's gonna call his jungler because it's like, wow, this guy's starting item so greedy. Like, that's not allowed. I should fight him, you know?
Yeah.
And if you're in a good matchup, I know that you've got the mechanics to like fight the guy and beat him. That's why your greedy setup works, right?
Right.
But as you're fighting him, he's getting lower, and then as you get ganked, you can maybe even, you know, put him to 20% health like you did. And it's being able to communicate with Neme and with Velia and letting them know like, hey, this is a game where if they gank me, I want you to actually like, you know, all hands follow topside, and like we should eventually fuck one of them, either the Viego or the Ambessa. Because here, like when I pause right now, right after you chunked them, like when I pause right now, and Aurora crashes this wave like fresh here because she's about to crash this 4th wave. Because she just crashed it. The next wave is really far, right? Like I believe he one shots the wave here. I mean, from what I can tell, at least he's gonna hit level 4, which means he like kills the wave. I think. Yeah, he just crashed the wave. The next wave is coming. It's not even at tier 2 yet. Like if he starts waddling here up top, we already agreed. Someone's really fucking sad on the enemy team, you know?
Yeah.
Either Viego's losing 2-3 camps, either this guy's getting towered over. Hell, it might even be Silas that's really sad. Because Silas might have to base and TP top to defend the play here.
Say
So,
shut up and you have a
what
big
option
penis
they
and
choose
then hit the dabber.
will depend on how you guys play it. But connecting as you three together and using the pressure that you're bringing to the team is what I want to help you with.
Okay.
I don't really want to be in the situation of like, oh, hey, Baus, like, you shouldn't do this, you should do that. Like, you're a smart player. I watched you a lot, you know, I respect you a lot. And that's why, yes, we can do a bit of that. Like, it's never a bad thing. I have a few points that, like, will help you. But for the most part, it's connecting with your teammates. That's the hardest part about competitive play. And it's like, when you have a minion wave, right? Like, you have a cannon wave here, and you have the next wave coming. Like, if this guy dies on this cannon wave, you guys tower dive him, you start proxying next wave, you get next wave in. Do you agree you're going to 1v9 this game, you know?
Yeah, it's over then.
Exactly. And in this case, we could have, had we been talking to our mid laner, or had our mid laner been aware of us. And obviously, like, if I was reviewing, I'd also tell Neme, like, hey, Neme, like, use your camera, you know? Like, bro, look at this wave. If you come right now and dive this guy, like, his game is fucked, you know? Like, his game is over. Hell, even if you force this guy to, like, back off, base TP, like, that's already good for you. Because 1v1, he can catch this wave against you because his W is a broken spell, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, just making him base TP here, like, it's already a win, because at least he didn't get to catch the wave and spend more gold, you know? Just small things like this, and as I go forward, like, it's the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna look at your gameplay and be like, here, you should or shouldn't proxy or whatever you do. Like, I trust that you're cooking and doing your stuff here. Obviously, like, we can go over it and be like, oh, you can play better, blah blah blah, and we'll do some of that. I just want you to be like super aware of like how you want to perceive the game here and what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, like what your mind should be in the situation. Like here, for example, for me, like, based on the player you are, right?
Yeah.
I feel like whenever you have tempo, you make really good use out of it. It's like you always pressure your opponent and you make sure that he's forced to respond to you, if that makes sense.
Right.
I would tell my team, like, job's done. I'm recalling, bye. You know? Like, you burned your flash, you burned your ult, you proxied, you wasted, like, X amount of seconds from this guy, you made the enemy Viego show, like, you're pissing on them 1v2, and then he face checks you, you piss on him as well. Like, you're smurfing hard, you know? You outplay them. Like, this is, like, really good shit, you know? Like, you're absolutely owning. Right now, your job's done. Like, you don't have any mana, you don't have flash, you don't have ult. Like, you know your champions well
August
enough to know that you're
T1
useless here.
balls.
Like, if the
Yeah,
enemy team isn't
you're
trolling,
right.
you're just fucking useless. So you should just run to your tier 1 and just, like, right now, you should just click to your tier 1 and tell your team, figure it out. I'm not coming.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm out. And you should recall. And the thing is, a lot of the time, this guy won't. First, and obviously, in this case, it's perfect because he can't even crash this wave before you're already in base, right? Because the next wave's here. But let's say this guy doesn't even realize that you're like insta recalling. Like, you're just leaving and recalling, and you just start channeling recall right now. And this guy thinks he's being useful by staring at Skarner doing grubs or staring at Skarner doing raptors or whatever, right? Because people are like, oh, he's doing grubs right now, and this ambassador's gonna stay around here. You're in Tribrush right now recalling. Something tells me this guy is not gonna find a recall by the time you get back. And this is where me as your teammate would say, like, I trust you that when you have this tempo that you are going to perform, right? Which is why it's so important to me here that you are selfish. Because you gave to your team. You took a turn and you gave to your team. Right now, you gave to your team. Your jungler profited here. Because you killed the enemy jungler, you got his flash, you fucked him. All by basically your resources. I mean, what did Skarner do here? Didn't he, like, spectate you? 1v2ing them? Pretty much, right? Yeah, pretty much. He literally hit them with W, so... You know, like, you're absolutely smurfing. It's your turn to say, like, oh, I'm done. And if Skarner wants to continue to play, that's up to him. But you already played the game. You don't have the tools to lane, and you don't have the tools to stay. Because even if you go take the plant here, I do think you're going to get fucked by Ambessa.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's up to you. It's judgment call. But in that case, like, sprint to the fucking plant, you know? Sprint to the plant, take the plant. At least I see you taking the plant. But you starting to hit this, to me, it feels like you're trying to give more to your Skarner. No. Job's done, bro. You've already given enough to Skarner, which is the tempo. And the opportunity for him to either take the crab for free or take the raptors for free or whatever the fuck that it is what he wants to do. My point is, you're not included. Same thing for support here. Like, support moving doesn't change anything for you. You should be greedy. And I'm going to pull up a different game that I saw. You were playing Gragas, and it's the same thing that happened. Same thing here. So you're playing against Caitlyn Karma, right? And the enemy Sion just bases after pushing you in because they're lane swapping, and you take the next wave, right? So you take this wave in their face. This is huge because... Yep. Now they can't pressure you on the tower. They only have one option, which is to go to the grubs. Same thing here. Right now, you moving to this fight, I don't think it's a bad thing. That's the thing. I don't want to say that because, you know, you're your own man, you're your own player. You're smart enough to realize when there's something good or something bad here.
Yeah.
I just want you to, like, look at it and make a judgment call for yourself. Like, if you look at this right now, maybe you could already be channeling recall. Because this looks kind of over. Because if these guys don't want to die to you, because that's what I'm saying. This is not solo queue. This Caitlyn is screaming at his team. Gragas is coming. Careful. You know?
Yeah.
In solo queue, maybe he won't ping. Maybe he'll just, like, you'll sneak in. And that's the thing. That's why, like, I can tell it. Look at your movement. You know? It's, like, really smart what you're doing. Because you're making the enemy team feel like you don't want to come. Because you're, like, backing off here. And then you're looping around here outside of her vision rate.
Right.
Which is really smart. Like, this is proof that you're very smart about the game. Just... If this Caitlyn is, you know, paying attention, he will tell his team. If his Caitlyn isn't, great. You made a fucking great play. Like, if you can come here and kill 2 people, you're absolutely smurfing. Just keep in mind, you don't have your ult for 15 seconds, and you don't want to dick around here for 15 seconds until your ultimate is back up. Because the next wave is coming, and when Caitlyn starts pushing it and you're not under the tower, you're going to hate your life. If you didn't base. You know what I mean? Like, true, it's just kind of tough. Because, and here's the thing, here's the kicker, right? In this case, you don't get punished. Now, why didn't you get punished? Do you want to take a wild guess why you don't get punished? Because you walk in top here and you catch the whole cannon wave. Then why didn't you get punished?
I don't remember exactly, I think.
No, you can just watch it. You can just have a look and tell me what Caitlyn and her team are supposed to do to make it difficult for you to play the game here.
I mean, I'd say if we were playing against a better team, they would probably look to coordinate like some sort of dive on me, because I'm like...
Perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're like really bad condition because you overstayed and like you tried to make a play, right? And that happens. Mistakes happen. I'm not gonna tell you like, hey, we're reviewing the game here and be like, oh, like you're never gonna make a mistake. Like that's not allowed. Like you're obviously gonna make a mistake. It's very legal. You shouldn't feel bad about it. So you're stuck here, and if they're like really smart, either they wait with grubs and come first top lane to dive you on this cannon wave, or she slow pushes this wave, and then you are really sad because you're like, oh fuck, she started slow pushing. I can't catch anything.
Yeah.
You know, you start walking up, she walks up to you, like you're gonna have to fight her, and you don't really want to do that because your condition is poor. So that's kind of what I'm saying here. Is like here. This is a case where you could have gotten punished if they had played a bit better and slow pushed and dove you on this cannon wave. Because obviously we can't dive Sion because it's Sion and we're playing Ezreal or Rakan. That's really hard to do. But what you're doing is not bad. Like the fact that you're like going around a vision, like I don't want to tell you like, hey, what you did here is bad. It's really fucking smart. It's actually like it's precise enough. Actually, you're low HP. Like this guy might get lazy and not call that you're missing because I mean he doesn't expect you to do this. And whenever someone does something that they don't expect, that's when you can profit in competitive play. Okay, so when you're doing something that's like against what you would normally want to do, that's when it's good. That's why you roaming here is actually good because you want to base. You actually do want to base, which is exactly why they won't expect it and why you could show up here and win the game for your team. Obviously you're like 10 seconds late and whatever. Next time you'll be 10 seconds early here, you're going to one-shot them and they're going to be really sad. Also, additionally, if you're a bit luckier and the plant spawns on your side, then maybe you can one-shot the plant and even fight Caitlyn and kill her or do something good here. So I'm completely down with you playing the game here. I just want you to also look at the enemy team and be like, holy shit, if this guy slow push this wave and the Solis and Karma walk under my tower and what do you do? You know, it's like, oh well, fuck. The only thing I can do is scream at my jungler and tell him, hey, please help, or like tell his bot lane. You know, as Caitlyn slow pushing, the only thing you can tell Crowny and Cadrill is like, guys, they're slow pushing top. You guys need to calm because if I die here, I might want to report you all. You know, because like you got fucked, right? Because they lane swapped into your lane and then your team lost a fight, even though like you had tempo on Caitlyn when they swapped into your lane. You know. And like, so you kind of got fucked because of the whole map play. And in reality, you should have been able to just push that wave and then move and base. My point is they'll have tempo because they fought here. They need to use that tempo to help you if they slow push that wave. And that's the thing about competitive plays. You have to hold each other's hands, you know? If someone gets fucked, then they need to get paid. Because here you're taking this wave, like, to me, is completely illegal, right? Like, Caitlyn and Karma, I don't know what they're doing or what they're smoking, but like Caitlyn, Karma, and Elise, like they literally 1v3 let you take a wave and push it in and base for free. No, that's not good. That's no bueno, you know.
It's pretty nice of them to do.
Very nice. Like look at this from Caitlyn's perspective, and this is why it's like really bad what they're doing, right? It's Caitlyn literally recalled, walked top, pushed one wave, pushed two wave, and recalled again when she's fresh. You know, like she's fresh. She could have been hitting your tower with a slow push because she doesn't need to base for anything. Like I'll even show you. He's gonna show up mid with a crit fucking cloak, bro. Like why did this guy need to go recall for a crit cloak?
Right.
That didn't do shit for his game. And you know, this guy doesn't even have his warding item. Like these guys didn't need to recall. They could have just been pressuring top. Meanwhile, Sound's 1v2ing them bot, and this game would have felt 20 times harder. Now, your response initially was actually really good from your team as well. So I just want to highlight you guys are smart players. You guys all play well. Our whole sequence aside, like taking over mid and basing and sending your own bot is actually a really good way to solve this issue. So well done by your team bottom side and well done by you. Like at the end of the day, you punished them for not taking that tempo and pressuring you. Like they didn't take tempo, you insta punished them and did your thing. Here, like I thought this one was pretty funny.
Oh no.
Mine, honestly, like I said, like you have your idea here. You think your flash is more valuable than potentially outplaying him, not outplaying him. I don't mind. Like this is the thing where it's just like I can clearly tell that you wanted to wait for your passive, and if you had gotten your passive W, you probably actually you can either flash alter him or something. Like you misplayed by 0.1 second. Like it's like a 1 second. Like right now, yeah, press W like 0.3 seconds too early. Otherwise, you would get the heal, and maybe you can trade kills. Like I get the idea. You're cooking, and I'm all for it. Is what I'm saying. Here, this is where I'm gonna turn on comms. So if you want to go rewatch it, you can. I can send you the link if you want. But here, you don't really turn on your microphone. Crowny's saying that he has mid pro. And he wants to go fight top. And here's what I want to tell you. I want you to scream at him, tell him, fuck that. This cannon wave, we're diving this fucker. You know? Like this kid needs to walk into his tier 2 or literally walk all the way into his top side jungle and you and Ezreal just hitting this mid tower whilst they're doing grubs, whatever the fuck it is that they're doing here. Like you are 1v9 in the game completely if you are telling Ezreal right now to just walk up with this wave. Like what is her counterplay? It's to like walk here and go AFK, you know?
Screwed then.
Yeah, she's going AFK. But you need Ezreal to do that. And this is the difference between competitive play and solo queue, where it's like, in solo queue, you might just bomb out this guy and like send it, maybe you kill him, maybe you don't give a fuck. In competitive play, if you want to make this play 100% of times, because it's obvious that you know you can kill him, right? Like, he's pretty killable, actually. Like,
Yeah.
You might be able to kill him, like, you just don't want to commit your flash, because like, I don't know, should I not? You know, you're hesitating, and that's normal. If you include your teammate, bomba. This guy's dead, this guy's losing actually, like, his whole tower nearly. And these guys top lane are all caught with their pants down because they're like, what the fuck? We're contesting grubs and we actually got absolutely fucked by this Babus guy. He just 1v9 the game completely. And that's because when you have tempo, you do good things. Your move is excellent here. You're actually really, really well played. Just like I said, I know it's not maybe what you expected. But yeah, opening your comms and being like, yo, I'm going to go here and I'm going to own some people. I need you to come with me. That is the step. That's the next step you need to take for competitive play.
Because I feel like I'm always following my team's calls, but like sometimes if maybe I should like try and make my own type of calls and.
Do what you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable telling Crowny here, like Crowny, shut the fuck up, just dive this guy mid, like that's fine. You don't obviously have to be that mean. You can just be like, yo, I'm gonna come mid. Like if you crash this cannon wave, if you can crash this wave, I'll come behind there and we dive her. Like very easy, right? However you say that, it's like very obvious you want to do this, right? He'll
Yeah.
also be like, holy shit, like my top laner is smurfing. Like he didn't realize you were coming here. I can guarantee if you ask him, he didn't realize what was going on, or otherwise he would make the call. So ask the question. Hey Crowny, like I have tempo. Can I come mid and dive this guy? He's alone. Karma showing top. This guy will instantly think, can we? And he'll let you know.
Yeah.
So if you're not feeling strongly about making a proactive call, ask a question. Like, hey, I have tempo here. I'm coming. I want to kill someone. I'm strong. And that's enough, because you're playing with good players as well. They all have professional experience. They'll be like, fuck yeah, Bobbles, let's fucking kill someone.
Right.
Or they'll be like, no, I'm weak. Just keep doing your thing. Keep farming. And just having that small conversation and being on the same page here will make it so you know exactly what's going on, because you know, I'm not allowed to fight. My team wants to farm, or I'm allowed to like really dig for a fight here. Like I'm gonna fish for a fight if I want to. And that's at that point is back to you. How hard do you want to go for that fight? That's a discussion you're gonna have. Like Raptor spawn here, for example. Like my point is if Crown is like no, instead of you dicking around on this mid wave, maybe you're just gonna one shot these Raptors, walk back bot, proxy another wave, and then fucking one shot the golems, and you're farming up a storm. You know, like you are gonna be an absolute beast this game if you are on the same page here. Because what you're doing here again, it's not bad. It's just at the end of the day, it's like it's just you know. Like, you end up making a pick, which is great, but like let's be real. Like what is the enemy team doing here, getting caught by you? You know, you walked literally from bot tier 2 to top tier 1.
Right.
So like what I'm saying is what you're doing is good. Like you can recall in this bush and you're smurfing, right? And if they int, then you kill them. Fantastic, because you need to recall and then probably TP back bot to catch the wave soon, right? So you stand here, you see him on a ward, and you just bomb on the guy. Like well played to you. I just wanted to be aware, like, if this guy doesn't int, which he shouldn't, he should have already gave up these grubs. Like, he should be like, fuck this shit, right? Like, how can they face check Rakan and Gragas when you both have flashes, you both have ults? Like, they, with their champions, they should just recall and cut their losses and just walk into bot, you know? Even better, actually. And this is a sequence I want you to think about as well. Is what they should do, actually, is they should just 3-man top and try to take this next wave. Do you know why they should try and take this next wave?
No, I don't.
Okay, so the number one thing about League of Legends is that in order to make a proactive play, you need a minion wave. That's just the way it works.
Right.
You can't pressure a tower if you don't have a minion wave. You can't do shit with it. Which is why, like, this is the basis of your whole strategy. You know, is the fact that you steal a minion wave, and even if you die, you take a minion wave. So you get the gold, you get the XP, and they can't pressure because they don't have a minion wave.
Right.
So if they can steal this minion wave from under you guys' nose and not let you hit this top tier 1, Sion's hitting this bot tower for free.
Yeah, then
and forcing you
play
to respond to
top
Sion.
lane, our play on top lane is just dead then. Like we don't have anything to
Yeah.
do.
So you get grubs, right? And then you will take back tempo by TPing bot, for example, or Yone. It doesn't really matter, like whoever TPs bot in this case, because you're both good at going side lane. And then Sion has tempo, right? Because he just proxied and he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And then he's the one who can force like this.
Exactly. He'll walk up top and do something. He'll base and walk top. Or, and this is the big one, all right? So this is really OP. Like this is really OP. And I want you to especially be looking at this, okay? This is the number one thing I want you to look at when you play League. Is when you proxy a wave and they come to your side and you can somehow teleport on Neme's wave and play on that wave at the same time as Neme, that's when you're gonna win games. Okay?
Okay.
It's absolutely game breaking. It is so broken. It's basically how people, like, if you look at Genji, for example, it's how they win games, basically. If you can steal a wave from someone and then TP on the same wave that they're playing on, it's like it's absolutely broken. What I mean by same wave is like there's the top wave and there's a bot wave, right? It's the same wave.
Yeah,
This is the same wave.
I hear what you're saying. 100%.
Yeah, so you proxy it, you take this wave, and then you just TP on them as wave, and they have no play. They're caught with their pants down. The only thing they can do is respond to you, right? So the enemy top laner might TP bot and match you, and you're just like, all right, well, XD. And you're going to back off base, and you're going to come out top first again, and you're going to do the same thing. And you're going to create the cycle where you always have tempo on them. And that's what I want you to focus on, which is how can you create tempo for yourself? Because, like I said, I think when you have tempo, really good things happen on the map. I think that's one of your best traits. And I think when people won't spend the effort to like stop you from getting tempo, you're going to smurf and you're going to be 1v9. But when people actually put in effort to stop you from getting tempo, that's when I notice that you're struggling. And it's because you're not including your teammates and like, talking to each other. And that's completely normal. It's really hard to do. Like, I'm not expecting you to just wake up and like, you join competitive play, exactly what to tell people and how to solve this problem. Mm-hmm. But it's why you feel like, because I overheard you say like, I feel like I'm just getting lucky on the first week I played. Well, that's the thing. It's not that you're getting lucky on the first week you played. It's more that people weren't really going out of their way to screw you. But you've been streaming every single game for like a week. When people ignore you, you kind of 1v9 games. So what are people going to do?
They're not gonna ignore me anymore. They're gonna try and stop me.
Yeah. So you need to go out of your way to help your team, or to bring in your team when they're trying to stop you. Either your team does something specific whilst you're getting owned, or you can bring in your team to play the same game as you. And yeah, and that's why, you know, I just wanted to, for the most part, just focus on that. That's the gist of it. The rest will be scenarios that I'm going to go over, that I'm going to tell you, like, hey, you guys should do this and this. But really, you should just be talking to your teammates. What exactly you guys do and in what situation. Like, that's the beauty of the game, you know, the beauty of the competitive play is how you guys exactly play situations, and how you guys agree on how to do it is completely up to you. You know, like I said, this gank timing, it happens very often. I can probably open like any VOD that you're playing and you get level 3 ganked, and this will be the same thing that you guys are doing almost every game. Like, it'll be very, very consistent that you guys are, you know, when he's pathing top, that he's coming to you. What exactly you guys do on how to solve that problem is completely up to you. I do not mind. But it does happen. It does happen a lot. I imagine. Here, you guys lane swap, so whatever. Let's just get past it. But it's just recognizing those patterns and talking about like, how to use those patterns. Holy, they're a mouse. That's broken.
Yeah.
Proxy their wave, that's actually broken. And then they dive you, and then you're gonna TP back.
Dive
Well,
again.
sure. Oh my god, we try to. I mean, yeah, that's normal. You will always just die again here if you TP bot. And that's like whatever. Like how you play the swap and shit. Like this is what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, hey, you know what you're doing, or like how you play this is like completely up to you. I really don't mind. The point is like, what I'm saying is, you guys should know off this base, because you have tempo after taking this cannon, right?
Right.
This guy, I don't know if he's based or not. You guys should know whether you're contesting these grubs or not. Because every single time that you go for this cannon wave, this is the cannon wave, this is the last cannon wave before the grubs spawn. If you can proxy this wave, you'll always have tempo walking into grubs, because you proxy this base, walk into grubs, and you're strong, right? Because you spend all your gold, you're fresh. It's like really good. Like you guys should know whether you're doing that, or hell, fuck it. Maybe you're just like, I can't defend top, right? And your team is saying we're not doing grubs, so what can you do? Fuck it, just walk bot. Fuck it. This is a slow push with cannon wave. You killed their cannon wave. Like right now, when you respawn, you can just right click bot and say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna die this Renekton myself." Like why not? You can counter jungle enemy jungle. Like you're jobless top. Like if you walk in top right now and this virus, Karma, and Kindred want to kill you, what is gonna happen? They're gonna kill you, right?
Yeah.
So again, this is where I trust you. Where it's like I just want you to know that you can walk bot after practicing that cannon if your bot lane is slow pushing on the same cannon wave. Because right now, if you press Q and walk bot, you can probably make it on this wave, right? You're fast as fuck.
Yeah. I could see a world
Yeah,
where that
so-
happens.
So I'm just saying, like I trust you. You're smart enough to figure out whether going top here and dying for 6 CS is better than going bot and diving this guy. I don't mind. In this case, I think we can both agree that if you can't dive him without you, then you should go bot. If they can dive him without you, you can go top and die. I don't mind. But in this case, if you're included bot here, even if the Karma bases and goes bot, if Braum tanks, very good chance you guys are gonna get a very good play here.
Yeah.
Potentially win the game.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Varus is going to be either slow pushing a wave top, or he's going to fast push a wave, drop 6, get 6 CS, get 1 plate, and guess what? He's caught with his pants down again, because what the fuck? Enemy top laner is 1v9. Okay. And this is what why you guys need to talk about this, because when you go for this wave, and I know you will, because it's a pattern, you guys need to start talking about what you're going to do with that tempo. Because right now, either someone's coming to kill you, right? Which means your jungler has tempo. So what is your jungler going to do with that tempo? He can gank mid and make sure that Nemesis is included. He can farm his camps and then just start Drake. He can dive bot. 3 options, right? Again, the options, you don't need to figure that out. But you need to tell your team, like, guys, I'm going to make tempo here. What are we going to do with it? If they don't come and kill you, right, then that means the jungler doesn't have tempo, but who has tempo?
I do.
Exactly. And you need to tell your team what you want to do with it. So you could be like, I'm not 6 yet. You know, I died 3 times before 5 minutes. I got there was a little bit of an issue, you know.
Yeah.
I won't hit 6. I can't fight. So what are you gonna do? Up to you. Like you can just go and proxy another one for all I care and hit 6. What I'm trying to say is it's really important here that like this
Like,
pattern
when
is
I
going
go
to
in
happen.
for this wave, like I should just tell my team, like, I'm creating something, we should look to capitalize off of it.
That's the thing. Sometimes, like, I agree with you, yes. Sometimes capitalize is the wrong word because you can't do anything. It's just like, fuck it, and that's fine. We'll see if the opponents are making a mistake. Because the thing and the beauty of the way you play the game is if you die here, it doesn't change shit for your game, right?
No, it
Like,
doesn't.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like barely any gold for the enemy team. Like, you don't mind.
Yeah.
So, if they play the best way possible, right? Then they will come and kill you, and they will stop you from proxying. Because obviously, when you proxy, then you're gonna be a menace. But you know what? Maybe that Renekton's level 6 and you guys can't dive him, and in this case, you can't run bot lane and dive him yourself. So what's going to happen is nothing. But you're going to get a little bit of tempo. And if anything goes right, that tempo might translate into something in a bit of a doomed game. So maybe the enemy Renekton decides to lose half his HP, and now you can actually dive bot as 3 people because of the tempo you made for your team. Maybe he doesn't, and the enemy team doesn't make any mistake anywhere, and you just got the wave and died, and nothing happened. Either way, that's okay. But yes, talking about what you guys are planning on doing and where your characters are going to play the game, that's what I want from you. Whenever you're creating tempo, you tell your team, guys, I'm proxying. And at some point, you won't even have to comment, right? You guys will be playing for the whole year together. They'll know. But that's kind of what I want already, like now in December, January, to start setting up, where you guys know exactly the patterns that you guys are going to be playing, and that's what you're going to be practicing. So the pattern of him going bottom side, playing around this Drake area and these 2 bot camps and the bot tower, like this is going to be super consistent. And the reason why it's so important that you as a team are working on this is because you're going to do this. And then they're going to know right now, like the Braum will know, should I be in bot lane taking XP and zoning the enemy top laner? Should I come mid actually and gank mid, meanwhile Valia's doing dragon, or meanwhile Valia's doing these buffs? Whatever it may be. What happens when they swap? What happens when they play normal lanes? What happens? That's what I'm saying. Is like when you start practicing these things, that's when you're going to be a great team. Because no matter what happens, when Baus goes for the proxy and he starts taking this wave, every single other player on your team will know exactly what they need to do to punish the enemy team as much as possible. Sometimes it's not much. Sometimes it's game breaking. For example, like in this game you have Ahri. Like if your Braum right now realizes, oh shit, like Baus taking tempo, they have to send their jungler to kill him. They go top with their jungler right now.
Top 1 incoming.
Braum and Vi just literally just brush past midwave, and this Orianna like shrivels up. He's like, "What the fuck? Like, oh, I can't play the game because there's 2 people on my team that doing golems basically, right? Like, because you're a golem right now,
Right.
They're farming golems right now with 2 people, and their Varus is catching a top wave. So like, they're 3-manning golems basically, Meanwhile, Orianna is getting absolutely owned from top side. Vi could be looping through mid. Braum could be hovering mid. This already could be in motion. Like your Braum could already be right-clicking here if he wants to. And I'm not saying this game is good. That's not my point. My point is,
Just
in any given game,
idea, like, should be
yes, he could start being there. And then if you guys right now, he does wolves, walks up top side of mid. Braum comes from bot side of mid. One of 2 things will happen. Orianna will die, or Orianna will give prow. Or when Orianna gives prow, and Ahri hits level 6, and then you guys are walking as 3 people in this bot river with Ahri 6. Hell, you could even walk topside. That's what I'm saying. You guys could just cross mid and say, fuck it, we'll fight topside because Ahri is 6. You guys are creating so many opportunities off of this. And unfortunately, no, there's no way for me to tell you, hey, Baus, there's something you can do better, and and that will solve everything. Unfortunately, that's not how it works.
Yeah, it's hard to do anything better for me.
Exactly. So working together as a team will help you enable these kind of plays where you can see that you can go bot lane here.
Yeah.
On the slow push, it will see that, oh, Braum has actually had a timer here to go mid lane and attack mid lane. And again, you'll play a lot of scrims. You guys will agree on what's best, on what's best to do, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. That's whatever that's completely up to you, and I don't mind at all. Like here, for example, you own this guy 1v1. This is what I'm saying. Like, and what you're doing here is really good because I know like. It seems obvious, but there's a lot of players here that don't fight the enemy AD carry. But you're stronger than this guy, you know you're stronger, and you immediately start fighting the guy. And that's because you have like a very distinct habit of like creating tempo. Like it's really good what you're doing. I'm just saying I know a lot of competitive players that don't fight here and don't get tempo, and it's like really bad for the map. But you're smurfing hard. You're pushing this guy in. You're instantly basing taking tempo. Like you're not dicking around. You realize what's going on. You instantly go bot and take over bot, and now you have tempo on Renekton because well he dove bot lane. Meanwhile you're already in base. So this is proof that you play the game really well. For me,
Thank you.
Because you see these things on the map, and you take the tempo and you do your thing. Just like I said, the next step is making sure that everyone, when you do these things, realizes what's the best possible move. I think sometimes it'll just be nothing, because like, well, the game's kind of fucked, like some mistakes happened, we're down a few kills, or like just the matchups don't allow for it. That's all fine and dandy, it doesn't matter. But it'll still make you feel better about everything that's going on. Also, this champion's ultimate is like really broken, so whenever he presses ult, like it's just a blower. Don't try to fight him. Like here, you should just Q him and run away.
Yeah,
his ultimate's so OP.
I see that.
Yeah, like it's just a thing. Like, this is a small thing when I play Renekton, play against Renekton. Like, I'm just gonna press Q and run away. And like here, because I know that when his ultimate's up, like this shit's so fucking OP. Like, bro, look how much magic damage he's doing to you. Like, is that balanced? He did 250 magic damage
Yeah,
on
and
his
it gives
ultimate.
him
Like, what the fuck?
insane health, and it gives him fury. Like it's so
Yeah,
disgusting.
it's like it's the best thing you can do. And on the flip side, like your team should know that like when Renekton burns his ultimate, like that's your only time you can really fight equal numbers. So like either 1v1 or with your team, because when he doesn't have ult, he's actually not that strong.
Okay.
So like try to talk about that. Like you dropping away and be like, yeah, guys, like he doesn't have ult. Like, can we do something? That's what I'm saying with like the opportunistic communication, where it's just like, can we? And if the answer is no, you'd be like, ah, fuck it. You know, another day on the job, you walk back to lane and suffer again. It is what it is. Sometimes the team's like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, you know, like let's fight. Like I want to look for a gank or grubs are spawning. Let's look for something. Either way, same thing here. Like you're creating tempo, you're creating something good potentially. What did you create here by fighting here?
Tempo.
Well, not just. What ended up happening? Enemy kindred.
Kindred got caught out, right? Because enemy
No,
bot is on
yeah,
me.
exactly. And like what I'm saying is like, yeah, I can't tell you that you making like running circles around the enemy team is gonna make kindred run it down, but game's fucked. So someone needs to do something, and you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna press Q and try to take that next wave, and maybe I don't know, maybe Varus. I don't know, maybe Varus misses his ultimate and you can take the next wave, or maybe y'all play them, or maybe they get low and then Jinx can take over bot lane and you just open top and then you guys just break bot. Like, for example, right now, right? Like, you 1v2ing them and like getting them low and like all this shit. Like Jinx walked here, is walking towards bot lane. Even if you don't catch Kindred here, after you put them low and put them in the position in the lane, like Jinx is going to take over the wave and start pushing. She's full HP, right? Coming off base. She's going to start laning against a low health Varus. Is that going to create anything this game? Maybe not, because it's lethality Varus will one-shot the wave in base. But next game, maybe that's a Corki and he can't wave clear so easily. Or, I mean, Corki's wave clear is pretty good. But maybe it's a fucking Jhin, you know? And he's like, oh,
Right.
fuck, I'm stuck in lane with half HP. Now this guy's stuck in lane half HP and your Jinx can start taking over the wave and he's going to start taking plates. And you created something for your team. And that's why what you're doing is not, like, it's not good, but it's also not bad. Like, it's not good because you don't have any good options. So if you don't have any good options anyway, you might as well, you know, pick something. That's what I'm saying. And that's where, like, I trust that you're going to play it well. Like, in here, you're TPing bot after going top and killing him. Like, this is what I mean. Like, when you have tempo, you're smurfing, you know? Like, you catch the top wave, you insta-TP on this guy's head, kill him. We try to kill him. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. But what you're trying to do here is really good. You kill the Renekton. You know Renekton is dead. Renekton can't TP right now because he's dead. So you make a play whilst he's dead, because if he TPs into any fight with his ultimate, we all know he's going to get a pentakill.
Yeah.
So you're smurfing because you're picking a fight when he doesn't have ult. Unfortunately, in this particular game, your Vi was topside and your Ahri was getting pressured mid, and he had cleanse and he just got to run away, and he outplayed us a bit with the oh, he didn't have cleanse, but like the chompers barely missed, you know, like it's just unlucky.
Close, yeah.
He might as well have died, and you would have been smurfing, and this game would have been way different. Like hell, maybe your Braum is not in base and he's like nearby, and we just kill him, whatever. Like that's whatever. What's really important is that you understand how to use everyone else's tempo, and this is the thing. Like this is kind of where it ends for me, because you have to talk to your teammates. I'm not your teammate. You know, I can't tell you. I can tell you what I would do, right? But at the end of the day, you guys need to together agree, hey, this is how I'm going to make use out of the tempo that you gave me. And this is when you giving me tempo doesn't do anything about, so maybe don't proxy. Or this is when like it really matters, so you should really look to proxy. These are the conversations I want to hear between you and your jungler, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And like I said, you don't need to find the answer yourself. I just want you to open the replay and be like, hey, I proxied here. It was kind of useless for me. I think I could have caught the wave. You know, like, for example, there's a game where like you proxied and you died and you're like, well, maybe I could have just laned and got the wave anyway. And like, whatever. Could happen, right? And then you're just like, proxying wasn't so good for me in the end. Even though you thought it was initially good, it ended up being kind of whatever. That's something you can talk about with your jungler and be like, hey, in this case, I proxied. It was kind of useless. And inviting that kind of conversation as well with Velia and be like, hey, like he'll start looking for it for you and like talking about it for you.
Yeah.
I think it'll also be really good because he'll ask you the question, you know, like, hey boss, like here you proxied and I couldn't really do much. Like, is this really good for you or not? Because the answer might be like, yeah, I don't really care. It's like, oh, maybe you shouldn't proxy then. Or, well, if you want to do your thing, then you just do your thing. Also, there was a timing actually. This was, it was a while ago, but you were like playing Galio and you were proxying and you were dying and your team was like flaming you because Viego, like not flaming you, but they were blaming you because Viego killed you and it's like, it wasn't good. And it's like, the point is like there, like, in my opinion, you could have just based and started laning against her and you would just beat her. Even if you didn't proxy, you could just 1v1 beat her up and like bully her because you ended up profiting from a swap or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. But
okay.
My point is that's the part where you guys just have to agree on how you play. If you just put your foot down and say I'm doing this no matter what, there's no counterplay, you know. And that's my strat, okay? It's when my teammates are like, I don't like it or whatever, I'm just like, well, sucks to be you then, because I'm doing this no matter what. And that's like your last resort, you know. You do want to agree on something, but if you can't agree and it's like, no, I mean, this is just me. I have to do it, you know. It just feels too good for me, or like this is the right play for me. You just tell them I'm doing this no matter what. Figure it out, and that's when you guys just shake hands and like, oh fuck it, all right. Nothing I can say, you know. Nothing you can do about that. Like same thing here, you know. It's like I'm going to run this herald into bot lane tier 2, no matter what. If you lose Nash, it's your problem, not mine, because I want this gold. I need it. Well, your team has to figure out how to stop Nash. That's fine. I don't mind. It's completely up to you. But that should be a last resort. Every other communication you have should be about like what you can do, what they can do, and how you can help each other, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You're playing well. Like you're feeling a bit. I've at least from listening to you, I feel like you're a bit insecure because the results weren't what you wanted them to be. But I can bet you if you go over those games and start thinking about what your teammates can do with the tempo you're giving them, things will seem a lot more clear very quickly about whether or not it's a good or bad play. And it'll give you guidance on making sure that you continue to making the right decisions. Because you play well, like I'm saying. Like your instincts in the game are really good. Your mechanics are really good. You are obviously having a gray screen more often than other people, but so do I. You know, I have a gray screen pretty often.
You also die a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I have like 2.7 KDA over my whole career, you know, like it's not particularly good for someone that like has won many times and like whatever, you know, like it's pretty bad actually if you compare it to other top laners. So like I don't mind. It's just the way I roll as well. So I get it. I'm not afraid of a gray screen either. I just want you to be honest with yourself about what you can do and what you can't do, right? So like same with your teammates, you know, just make sure that they're comfortable telling you like, hey, boss, like here, you're putting me in a spot where I feel like I'm forced to do something that I don't really feel like I can. So if you die here, I want to just let you die and like you do your thing. Yeah. Because you definitely don't want to be the kind of guy where like you're forcing people to play a certain way because of you. You want to tell them like you have the option, and if you don't, I'm still going to be good in the game. Because this is like fundamentally, I do want you to understand this is your responsibility as an individual player that you're going to be good in the game no matter what. Like how you do it, no one cares, right? And like I figure it out, but you do have a responsibility to be a strong champion and contribute to mid and late game, right? Yeah. Everyone is in that way. Like you're gonna try to do that, right? So as long as you take that responsibility and do your best, I'm satisfied. I'm sure your team will be satisfied as well. And the only thing you need to do is talk about what you can and can't do, which is like pretty simple, right? Like that's the thing. And if you don't know, just ask questions.
With this guy
hey, I don't know. I took tempo here, and it felt like we didn't really do anything with it. Like I mean, you're 1v9 this game. Well played to you. And that's because you have a shitload of gold, and that's because you ran bot lane and you had no mercy, and you just kept taking towers in their faces, you know? And would you have gotten this fed if you didn't play the way you did? Absolutely not. And that's why at the end of the day, like, I mean, you're 260 CS on Kled. I can find you probably 0 Kled games in competitive play where a Kled has 10 CS per minute. Right. Not to say that it was popular, but my point is like it's you know, it's pretty impressive. Like this has never happened in competitive, and something tells me that every single game you play Kled, you will probably have 10 CS per minute. So that's like where you gain value out of champions that other people won't find it because you play really well. You also have like really greedy build, and again, I'm not gonna tell you should start Doran's Blade and change rooms and all this shit. Like, dude, play your own game. I respect it. You're richer than everyone else because everyone else bought Dorans and Pinks and all this shit, and you're like, yeah, fuck all that. And that's why you're rich, because everyone else is like, even though they're fed, they have the same amount of items as you, or less, fewer. Like right now, you have the same amount of items as Kha'Zix and Ziggs, and something tells me they have like, what, 10 kills each? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I actually don't know if they have 10 kills each. Oh, no, not 10. Kha'Zix is like 5 and 3 and 12. Like, he's pretty fed though. He has 3.5 items. But that's what I'm saying. You're keeping up with them even though you have only 1 or 4 kill participation. You're keeping up with people that have 10 kills. This guy actually had 10 kills. You have the same amount of gold as him when you recall and spend here. And that's the magic of your style. And I trust, and everyone else on your team trusts, that you're going to come into mid-game strong. The only thing is about, you know, perfecting it in the sense, not perfecting it, but working towards that, you know, of like, you make a decision, like every time you play the game, you feel warm and fuzzy inside, even if it goes wrong, because you know that your team is going to make the most out of it. The only downside of this, and I will be honest with you, is like you're gonna start playing solo queue as if your teammates are gonna like play
Hey
like your
Balls, you're
teammates do
doing
in
great and one
competitive,
of
and
the
you're gonna be like,
best
what the fuck?
players I believe
When I play with
someday you'll
Velia,
be
he
a
like punishes them
world
here,
champ.
so it's actually good.
So
But
keep it
ah,
up,
man, this
man.
guy he
Proud
doesn't
of
do it.
you, man.
It's something you'll experience. I think it's a cool thing. You'll snap out of it pretty quickly, but it's definitely something I've caught myself thinking. Anyway, I'm a bit of a yapper, so that's it for
No,
me.
no, it's good. It's good. Like you're giving me a lot of insight right now.
No, that's great. I'm really happy, and like I said, the hard part is obviously talking to each other and keeping track of each other, because I don't know if you're like talking to your teammates on Discord like very common, like very often or not, but especially if you're not in the same house, or like in the same area, like living together, or no, you're not even together, but like you go to the office together, it can be easy to like not send a DM and like not talk about it over Discord, you know. But I think just DMing your teammates like personally when you see a play for them, like, hey Neme, like here, you know, I could TP on your wave, like I proxy this wave, I could TP on your wave. Let's talk about that, you know, like do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Like, having those small kind of discussions, just sitting in a Discord call, talking to each other, or even writing it out to each other and agreeing, like, oh, in this situation, it's actually really insane, or these are the things that are going to make you one of the best teams in the world. That's just how it is. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
I believe in you. I believe in your team. Obviously, Reckless and Nemesis for me are like two of my favorite players, and still two of the best players that I've ever played with. So I know that you guys have the potential. It's a shame that you guys played T1 so early, because it would be fun to see what you guys can cook up in like a few months worth of time. But I think that game will show you very clearly what slides and doesn't slide in
Yeah.
terms of like when you're giving tempo and when you're taking tempo and all this stuff. And it'll give you a really good baseline of how you guys can function and help you understand like kind of the temperature in the room when it comes to competitive play. But I'll be fair with you, and I think you can agree with me. You're probably not going to play against anyone like T1 for a while.
Yeah,
LC.
this is
So you'll probably get away with a bit more stuff, but we'll see when that comes to pass. I'm just saying, like the way you're playing the game here is like it's very similar to what I like to do as well. It's like purely on the edge. I have an appreciation for it. You're just pissing on this guy. He's absolutely hating his life because his whole team had to come top lane, and you pissed on them 1v4, and then his team is fighting and he wants to TP and help, and you're like, nope. And then you kill him as well. So he's like he's completely pissed, And your mechanics while you're fighting him are excellent, Like there's no other way to say it. You're dodging every skill you need to, and you're using your skills effectively. When you have gold, you are very good at this game. Sometimes the enemy team, when they attack you with 3 people, they're gonna stop you from getting gold. Unfortunately, the only way to solve that problem, include your own teammates.
yeah.
So don't be shy. And that's it for me. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
This was amazing, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Take care. Have a good one.
I wrote down a little bit. I'll try and get better and get the best version of myself. Try and make it big. And then
Awesome. Take care.
when I beat T1, I'll give you a shout out.
No, I appreciate that. You don't need to though, because at the end of the day, it'll be you guys' hard work. And this is the standard like that our guys want to set. Obviously, the rest of your teammates can also talk to them. And it's like, hey, this sounds really good for me. Let's try this. If it doesn't work, talk about something a system that works for you guys. All right.
Amazing, man.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Take care. Have a good one.
Bye bye. Bye bye. All right. Alrighty, right. Thank you, Bwippo, for the coaching session. Thank you so much, Bwippo. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. What did you guys think? So I think the main point taking out from that is, what are we thinking, chat? Like, Bwippo can see the angle. Bwippo is a very, very smart top laner, so he can understand what it is I'm trying to work with, what it is I'm trying to get at with my type of playstyle. And you can't just say 1v1 him. What do you mean 1v1 him? What does that even mean? He's helping me. Like, what are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. He called you insecure. Right? He didn't. No, he didn't mean insecure like that, guys. Relax. Like it's not like that, guys. I'm not insecure, guys. I'm not insecure. I'll be a bit too sec. No, I don't need to actually. No, but I think that was really useful. Like, I think that is something I need to do more. Is like talk more to my team, be more vocal, try and make plays off of my tempo, make plays off of my proxy, make plays off of my type of champion pool, and like kind of tell my team, you know, we should get going on this rather than always following what my teammates want me to do. Does that make sense? Messi doesn't need coaching. You don't think Messi has a coach? Volley. You know, chat, I'm really trying to get better here, right? Like, I really am trying my best. I've been studying. I every minute I'm awake, I spend looking through replays. Every minute awake, I spend thinking about how I can improve. Every minute I'm awake, I look for other people, ask them what can I do better here. I really am trying to get better at the game. Um, it's not easy, right? It's not easy. I just wanna be the best player in the world. That is my end goal here, and I'm very far from it. So, you know, maybe in the future. Are you enjoying it? Um, yeah, I'm enjoying it. But then we have games like this. Played it today. You know, because I'm really in the mindset of like performance, playing well. Come on, boss. And then I have like games like this today, where I was the reason I lost the game, right? We would have won this game if we swapped top laners. And when I underperform like this, it gets very frustrating, and it's like, man, this is so before I would just be like, haha, you mad? Who fed the Darius? And I would kind of joke it off and I would just have fun with it. But now it's like, man, come on, Bows, you're better than this. Come
Our
on,
boy
man.
is growing up, you got this, Bousy.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Let the storm follow in my wake.
Literally used to be not my lane, not my problem, has turned into not my lane, it is my problem.
My messy Bousy.
He's gonna do mad damage. Oh. Wait, I'm dead. One more, Zoe. Hit one more, please. Boom! Boom! Come on, Zoe. Mad volley plus AoE damage. I get level 2 here, first wave. I'm gonna look here. I need to go before she is level 2. No. My bad. Let's get out of here before we die. One thing I've learned going pro here is that a really OP strategy to do in these games is to, when you do like a play and it doesn't go well, what you can do then is if you press the B button, you will then go back to the base and regen to full health. And it's a ridiculously strong strategy to make.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. An ally has been slain. Triple kill.
Hey Velja, I'm creating space and tempo here for you. That's what I'm gonna be. This is what I'm gonna be. This is what I'm working on to communicating with my jungler and maybe my mid laner as well. You know, hey, right now Velja, Nemesis, I'm creating space. I'm gonna be proxying one more wave. If enemy jungler comes to gank me, what do you wanna do with that time? Maybe enemy raptors are up? Yeah? And we're making these conversations, right? Oh, well, yeah, now when I didn't get ganked, I now got a free reset. I'm gonna have top priority. If you wanna be playing for the grubs or even look for an invade, I can come and help you if you need it, because I should be able to take push here. This is hard winning. I get 6. No, I don't. Not even close.
An enemy has been slain.
Good job, Velja. Nice play. I'm best no TP, because it's die level 1.
Evolved boars incoming. The entire pro community is fucked. No one is safe.
Yo, Velja, if you wanna look for him between the towers here, we can look to kill him. I can turn off the towers. Kill him fast.
You have slain an enemy.
And you see, with the help of these comms, we're able to make way more plays now than we're able to if I were just to be silent and play my own game. I'm gonna go straight Cosmic, honestly. Don't need the boots.
Almost 4-year amused GL in the games.
Your only moon thing for sub. This is hard winning for me. I flash up. Where he go? He must have backed and TP'd.
After coaching, are you now wide boss?
Best of top lane has no TP. Enemy jungler probably gonna look to gank me in about 40 seconds. 1 minute. Watch me get ganked in 1 minute from now.
Clouds are the storm cloak I wrap around my fur.
An enemy has been slain.
He's dead.
Men speak in small words. I speak in
Turning this one. Psych.
Hello Bousy, I see that we missed Maroon Monday yesterday. Under our subscription contract I am entitled to 4 Maroon Mondays per month. You are now in violation of our contract, looking forward to a just settlement. Thank you and good
This
luck
is
today.
true. If you're a a subscriber, it does say in the contract that you are gonna get 4 Maroon Mondays per month. I have no excuses really. Listen. I said in the contract, when I signed to Lost Ratones, I said it. I have Maroon Mondays. And then Kadro book screams on Mondays, where they want it off stream. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? So many apologies for missing Maroon Monday. Many apologies. It will not happen again.
You can get Midbeast to sub for you.
True. Gonna stack on my passive on the tower here. I win any trade, even under tower.
1v1 him.
I'm gonna look. Solo Bolo.
You have slain an enemy.
Why is this tower so tanky though? On me. Need to recall ASAP. Riot! Oh, Riot! I can stay for one more now. Take the tower. Hey, Velja, I'll be staying for one more wave here and try and get the tower. If you could cover me for these next 10 seconds in case Akali comes. Thanks, Velja. Gonna take a reset here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Wanna stay for 50 seconds in base, but I think it's too long. Nah, such a big
Hey
spike.
Vulture. I'm creating a bread and lack some flour and eggs. You have tempo. Roam to the store to capitalize while I proxy with the flour.
Alright team, I'm now gonna push bot lane for the towers.
An enemy has been slain.
Jungle gap. Kick. Gonna look to dive here. I think I cancelled. Bro,
Turret plating will soon fall.
I'm out, I got nothing. They're coming.
Enemy rampage.
Gonna go back bot here. Volley bear doesn't really function mid lane.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Tower should be free.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh no, don't go on me. Nah man, bro, like, these champions are disgusting by the way. I need MR I guess. This Akali is pissing me off.
An enemy has been slain.
With 6 grabs we can just take I can just go for keep pressing the tower. It hasn't been going great so far, but it should be going better. Like, I'm pretty sure I can dive the Akali if I don't int it. I just need to wait her smoke. If she can't go stealth, she's useless versus me.
Enemy double kill.
So now the
Hey
smoke is
Simon,
out.
Jagvil Barataka dig food in context.
Now I'm going.
Gumig glad varje dag gott lycka till I tävlingen kärlek från Johan.
I messed up. Did a bit of an oopsie here. Was able to live anyways. Is there any plants? Fuck. Oh, this is a plant. Oh, 544. 400. Riot.
An enemy is godlike. Your turret
I
has
call
been
in a ult
destroyed.
now, and I only need one more demolish proc on this. We can fight this. Haha! I went for the tower, maybe I should have helped him.
Has destroyed a turret. Enemy double kill. Your team has destroyed
Big
a
stuff. How did off-stream scrims go? Went alright. I went 0-10-0 one game. So that was a banger.
Your turret has been destroyed.
When my brother gave him fire, he forgot the fire of their own blood.
I don't think we've scrimmed any good teams so far, like... Gonna be honest with you. I'm playing it.
You have been
What?
slain.
My bad. I thought I won that. I thought I would win that, but they have... I guess they have healer induction. That reduced healing by nothing. I don't know how I lost that.
Has been slain.
My champion is just so weak, I guess. I can't even 1 versus freedom.
Has been slain. Shut down.
God cannot die.
Oh, Graves. Urgh. Come here. You are so dead, my friend. Unlucky.
The creators of mortals fail. The wild remains.
I should be strong enough to 1v3. The Ashe is annoying because she's range. But like the Kali, the Ambessa, it should be very easy to kill them. In theory, I'm strong enough. I'm playing here. Team is looking on Baron. I'm gonna look on Bessa here. She can't hold me alone.
slain an enemy.
Yeah, win this. Haha, heal! Whoa! 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 Enemy's team has stole the Baron? What do you mean?
Has been slain.
What does that even mean? What do you mean stole Baron?
Your team has destroyed.
Well, they don't have bot inhibitor, for what it's worth. Please. Nice. And this is my favorite Volibear build. 73 ability haste, 4300 health, 160 AP, 168 armor, 115 MR, you know, very solid build. Makes you overpowered.
What happens when old wounds heal?
Last item, Jack Show. They have Baron now, so my split push is not as great. No, I didn't get my W! Oh,
Has destroyed a turret.
what?
Has destroyed a turret.
It's the ranged characters who are annoying, like the Ashe champion. I guess I have to go on her. When she missed her arrow, I could have actually went on her instead of the Akali. The Akali is too mobile. Why aren't you playing WoW with Tyler 1? Bro, I've been watching these World of Warcraft streams, man, they're ridiculous, dude. Bro, you will like see Tyler 1, he'll like be in a dungeon, he'll be like level 20, 25 or something, he'll be in a dungeon, and then you're like, alright, let's get this dungeon, let's get it. And then you're like, I actually gotta go to bed now. And then you tune in the next day, and he'll still be 25, he'll be in the same dungeon. It's like, bro, my ADHD ass could never play that game, man. Such a grind.
With my roar, I wake it. With my thunder, I call it.
Are we looking to push here, team? Veldria, how we looking? Nah, he's on Krugs. I should respect them. Instead of going up here and dying for no reason, I should see that my teammates can't get anything, so I should wait. Wait till next wave.
Let the land thunder with my storm.
Oh please, what are you guys even trying to do here? Yeah, we fighting this? Let's do it then. No, no, no. What? I didn't expect that damage, my bad.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Shouldn't I go Randuin's Omen? They have 2 crits, and then Ambessa Q's crits as well. Ashe doesn't crit. Does Ashe not crit? I know her crit thing works differently from other champions, but are they not considered crits?
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning
But don't
soon.
your W crit as well?
I don't think so.
My sisters are gods of ice and salt and everwinter. And
The enemy's inhibitor is respawned. Killing spree.
Ah. Okay, team's pushing top. I'm pushing bot. Graves is dead. Should be able to close it out. Can also go back to Baron if we need to.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Your
Got the
team has
inhibitor.
destroyed
A bear special, this one.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Oh!
Has destroyed a turret. Has destroyed.
Oh! What?
Killing spree.
GG's. Clean game.
Victory.
2-digit kills, not 2-digit deaths. What can I say, chat? I'm a changed man. I think I'm meeting up with my team at when are we meeting up, team? Bows, if you need a substitute, I'm in. I'll keep you in mind.
Oscarka.
I'll keep you in mind, man. Don't think we need a substitute, though. Blood looking like... Blood looking good. You almost look like a UK divorced dad. I don't even know what that means. Mana melee male. Male mana melee. Nasus. Shurima from 2009. I'm thinking maybe the deer. Is he Shurima? No. But it is a jungler. Maybe a Moo. Well, I got almost everything right now. Rammus. He's an unknown species. Isn't he just a turtle? My team said we have a meeting after next game. Or after this game.
Resets vorhanden bei allen ESP-Beuten. Das stimmt gar nicht. Sie haben nur einen Teleport
Oh,
von Roller
fuck, they're
geschickt.
ending.
Aber Duto braucht zu lange. Dutos gesamter Push durch. 5 hat Duto nicht schaffen. Duto TP lieber die Base zurück. Und er weiß, es reicht nicht aus. Er kommt dazu zu verteidigen. 5 gegen 4. Es ist Elder Drake gegen Hextech so. 5 gegen 4. Wenn man nach vorne jumpen könnte, Mumu hat Ult ab.
What? There's just 1-0. It's a best of 5.
Muss sich jetzt
What do you mean we have
zurückziehen,
meeting?
Ah, vielleicht, wenn man die overchased, jetzt tippet Wurlip in die Basis. Wurlip tippet weg.
Looking fresh today, balls.
Oh mein Gott, der Arrow! Der Arrow trifft Zippy! Aber er ist fein, 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 er ist fein. Die Minions haben einen Nip genommen, kann das sein? Top in ist tot an Vasallen. Das ist
Trapped in a box so long, Seraph. They never should have let us out. Seraph, Shane's, maybe Silas. Azir, maybe. Who has something with Seraph? Renekton, maybe. It wasn't even. Why do I not have? I need to have the gray filter and the random rotation on. Horse. This looks like an AP Aurelia type of game.
Hey balls, hope you having a great day backslash.
Rel. Oh wow, I just do it on the first try like that. Gangplank. Shaco. Urgot. Gwen. I looked the chat for that one. Anything but Sabrina Carpenter, please. Hate her for no reason. After this game, I'm gonna have to restart the stream, guys, because the tournament hosters don't want us to stream with no delay. They want us to have delay on our streams. So I'm gonna have to restart the stream after this game. Before the game starts. For Christmas. It's been 30 minutes. Do you still remember what Whippo taught you? Yeah, I remember almost everything he said. Bro, just because you have brain rot and you can't pay attention in school doesn't mean I can't, okay?
We stand on the bones of the ones who came before us. For them, we fight.
All the luck for next game. We are all rooting hard for you.
Thank you.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
What's up, Goat? How's the stream going?
No, no, it's going
Yo
good.
Simon.
30
Play
seconds
some
until
Sean
minions
Ban and got
spawn.
Nichulai.
Act, and the whole world will move.
Alright, my team is looking for a meetup. I'm just gonna have to end at 15. Quick 15-minute game and then I meet up with my team. Yeah, deal. Deal.
What strange power works through me, I do not know.
Minions have spawned.
Do they think they will snipe in tournaments? It's not this ghosting that is the problem. So what happened is that the first day we played with no delay, all the streamers, and then then Kadril got invited for an interview after we won our game, and then someone in his chat or something got a hold of the link to the interview call, and then he started posting porn on the broadcast or something like that.
Live today like you're
So
going
ever
to
since
die
then
tomorrow.
it's been a delay.
Zelos told the worst jokes. How I miss them.
What about the Infinite Shield Jarvan pick? D.
I don't think it's very good. Oh, Nar is missing, by the way. Don't feed him, please. Oh my god.
First,
They're gonna ping me after that.
Cut them down!
an ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Always attack at an angle. I have walked the silver plains and fished the rivers of grass. The land knows me.
You have slain an
So
enemy.
fucking worth. Oh my god. Oh my god, he loses. Oh wow, he loses a lot.
The spirit revives
And
me.
he pushes into me.
I will
Nice.
not disappoint.
You guys excited for Christmas this year? Have you been a good boy?
Stay ready, and there is no need to get ready.
An enemy has been slain.
Balance, damned! Wipe them out! Step with me.
I need next wave to get level 6. I don't even think I get 6 on it.
The dance begins.
You have slain an enemy.
I mean, I could play this a lot better, right? If I don't he should be dead before this. And I shouldn't have to trade 1-for-1. But trading 1-for-1 in this case is still worth it. So whatever.
My form was off. Can't let them see.
My bells are jingling.
You do not know burden until you've seen 1,000 people hanging on your every word.
Can we just chill? Like, look at the wave.
Came before us, and those who come next.
He leveled.
None can do what I do, so I will do it.
You have slain an enemy.
Do try to keep
Now that was a close one.
I'll make ours is the land of magic, and that is worth dying for. Father, mother, zealous.
Could AD Aurelia be 3-2 at 7 minutes? Didn't think so.
None of them ever had a chance. My Oma always said
Look at these
I had
deeps
easy
here.
feet.
1 W. Oh! Nej!
You have been slain.
What? My bad, I didn't think I... What? Didn't even realize I was in tower range. My bad. You know how Aurelia always spike on Bork? Well, if you think Bork Aurelia is strong, you should see Nasher Aurelia. You should see it.
An ally has been slain.
Unless they come for your home.
Enemy double kill. You have slain an enemy.
That wasn't the cleanest combo. That could have been a lot better.
To live
If I
under
don't...
feet is not
Oh, solo bolo! Either way.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
They thought they could tame our land.
That wave clear is so nice though. Yeah, I agree, man. It's the power of AP Aurelia. See, my W does 549 damage, AoE. And during it, I take 67% reduced damage,
Do we
physical.
want to be safe or free? Choices are
Very, very strong. I'm scared his Meganar actually.
never stop learning. There's always a form you don't know.
You have slain an enemy.
What are you doing, Gnar? Your Mega Gnar is... Your Mega form is expiring. Solo Bolo again.
Peace requires two participants.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
I kinda wanna stay for next wave, but it's super bad. It's greedy.
Is AP Aurelia good for my bronze promos?
APRL is always good. You know, believe it or not, but Aurelia King has actually played AP Aurelia himself. The best Aurelia in the world has played AP Aurelia. So that means that Aurelia King went into a game and he preferred the AP build over the AD build. Think about that.
Bousy the greatest of sometimes.
This is gonna hurt Gnar. Never mind, he goes
Didn't
around.
kill us all.
Ow.
My dance has 42 forms. They'll only see one.
I'm gonna take one more wave than recall.
We must stay moving. Keep them
Good luck in the tournament later, not that you need any luck with your skill. Smile.
This is Gnar, didn't think I was in the bush.
It's all in the footwork.
Aww.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
I can sell and get Lich Bane, or I can go Rabadon. I'm gonna get Lich Bane.
Turret plating will soon fall.
It appears my dance continues.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Dance with what brought you. In this case, blades.
Why this build? This build has the most potential damage you can have on Aurelia.
On your toes.
Wow, man, what? My bad.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
So much damage, wow. Oh my god, here we go. Okay, so if I had Bork and Sundered Sky, let's say, how much damage would I do in a team fight?
Has been destroyed.
On a good day, 2000? Like really? Like if I get a lot of auto attacks off, 2000? Pushing 3000? Maybe? With AP Aurelia, you have the potential damage of
Our
Your
time.
turret has been
500 per person on the R who can hit twice. That's 1000 per person. That's 5000 only with your ultimate. 700 if I were to hit that on 5 people. That's 3500. That's 8,500 plus 2,000. That's 10,500 potential damage I have in a team fight. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take that over the I'm gonna take that over the potential 2,500 with the AD Aurelia build. I can TP. I don't have ulti though.
Vibes me.
TP bot, honestly.
I will not disappoint.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Gonna look for bot tier 2.
No appeasement.
Shut down.
They're still fighting.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The voices of my brothers still carry on the wind.
Shut down.
I'm gonna look mid. Oh man, what is that?
Destroyed turret.
He barriered that, man. Bro, where's the damage? You're kidding me? Nah, you guys don't get it. You don't get it, man. My potential damage in a team fight, these are just 1v1 skirmishes. But I have the highest potential damage out of anyone in this game right now. You don't get it. You don't get it. It's fine.
My form was off. Can't let them see.
It's fine with me.
I did not light my own last lantern. I
An
don't
enemy has been slain.
We look here mid.
Killing spree.
I have ult in 8. I'm ready to go then. No, man! I get bubbled, dude!
One day 'cause I took Zur Ströming in main bag XD tell my why haha.
If I don't get bubbled there, I get kill everybody, by the way. If I don't get bubbled, I kill everybody. That was hella unlucky, man.
Down.
Stop in top lane. Top lane?
Careful. I hit back.
Best league player that ever existed, keep up the great work.
We are the children of the
I'm ready
first
to go mid
lands,
here.
and we will not be slaves.
An enemy is unstoppable. An enemy has been slain.
Boars 2 years at $5 a month. This is now an investment. What have you contributed to our relationship?
Double kill.
You do not know burden until you've
An
seen
ally has been slain.
I did not mean to click that.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
more than these blades.
I need to recall Rabadons. I'm very strong now, like you should see me right now. I wanna see my potential damage. $600 2 times 1200 times 5. That's 600
They fell. Freedom grew.
6200
An ally has been slain.
plus 75 6200 plus 3500 is 9700 plus 1000
They'll take a
plus
kingdom.
5000. I have like 15,000 potential damage right now.
An ally has been slain.
Single pebble may sink a
I'm
warship.
gonna take one more wave, then go to Baron.
Pebbles.
Or TP top and split push 2 lanes at the same time. I'm not actually going for this because Nuno is going. But now we can go here.
Even if they
We
kill,
play here.
still have to fight
Fight them now. There it is. Kill the fish.
We are the only masters of our fate.
Are we doing Baron or?
An enemy has been slain.
Separates us. For good
Okay.
reason.
Help, if we're coming.
Good day to my favorite pro top laner.
I'm gonna pot up. Bro. 7,500 potential damage. Plus 4,000. That's 11,500 plus 12,000. I have like 17,000 potential damage right now.
Bones of tyrants.
And my W gives me 115% damage reduction to physical damage.
Father,
Is
mother,
Kayle ult?
zealous. Oh, little
They're going mid. I could split push here. I'm gonna split
Ally
push.
has been slain. Shut down. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
I did
Your
not
team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I don't want her to see this slaughter.
She bubbled me again! Oh! Come on, dude! Come on! GG's. Press the W, take 0 physical damage. GG's. Clean game. See what my team is saying.
Bousy tournament happy Relio Angel.
AP Aurelia in the tournament? Maybe, you know. I mean, maybe. Like you can see like you can see it though. Like the potential damage is there. I'll talk with my team about it, see what they think. See what my teammates are doing. We were supposed to have a meeting, but they're not ready, so...
Hello Simon, you're looking sexy today. I like your messy hair
for you, the jerseys.
XQCLFRFR deluxe.
And then you get your hands on it, you're like, what the fuck is this? You wash it once, it's cooked. And you're like, what the fuck is this? You wash it once, it's
Nemesis is ready.
So if it's fucking manky ass shit, it's not happening. But I'm praying it's not.
Velja went to the dentist today, I think.
Logging into my
I'll probably show it
TR.
on stream. Obviously, the thing is, we need something for the players to wear. They can't just walk out onto stage in their jeans.
Forsen is ready. Yeah, Forsen is not in our team. Alright guys, I'm gonna restart the stream now to get the delay going. I'll start up the stream immediately after. See you guys. Bye bye. Tune in for the tournament. And if you guys want to see the tournament games are in like an hour. This is pre-talk, it's just gonna be draft and stuff. So I mean,